Welcome to a giant robot dance party. This is Armored Core. This is the first Armored Core. For PlayStation 1. Look at that, 97. Wow. I didn't play this game until last year. I'm about to go through the, well, I wasn't done. Whatever, we can let the thing play at the beginning. Let the cinematic play. I didn't play the very first Armored Core until last year. And so what I'm going to be doing now is going through the first 3 games, which were all on PlayStation 1. I played through Armored Core 1 once last year. I've never played Project Phantasma, which is the second game, and then Masters of Arena was my introduction to the game. My younger brother, I think, was like picked up from school one Friday or something like that, or spending the weekend with my grandparents. My grandmother took him to either a Toys R Us or a Kmart. I want to say it was a Toys R Us. We had just gotten a PlayStation 1. We had like 2 games for it. She was like, we can let you pick out a toy, pick out a game or something like that. And at the time, we were like big into like Gundam Wing and was it Zoids was the other. There's the 2 shows on like Toonami on Cartoon Network. And so we were in like a big robot craze, and he saw this game, and we had never played it before, never heard of it, and he found Masters of Arena, and was like, ooh, we should get this, and we fell in love with that franchise, and I played so many of the games since then. Most of the stuff from the PlayStation 2 era, and then after that, I went off to college, I got a computer, I mostly played PC games, so everything after the PS2 era I hadn't played, but over the span of about, like from 97 when this one came out to about 2013 when they stopped releasing them. I think they released 17 mainline games. It was like one a year. So I'm excited to get into this. Just got done with Titanfall 2, so I'm in a big robot kick. And so let's get into this and have just a good old time. I think I do have a save file already on here, so we're going to make a new one. We're starting fresh. Let's see what I remember from last year. And yeah, let's just get into it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Oh, pressing the wrong buttons to approve things. Okay, pilot name. This is me. Do. Do we do all caps? I'm going to do all caps. I'm going to scream my name. Crash! That's me. This is, and I love that, like, and this probably has, like, backstory within the instruction booklet or something like that. This is the only test that we give to people who want to become a Raven. You must battle against the opponent AC and survive. If you survive, you will be considered a Raven. That's all. Good luck. Man, just, you know, fuck the story. Let's get right to the robo battles. Just as far as I know, for people who hadn't seen this before, Ravens are what the mercenary group is called. I think it's called like the Nest. I think it gets called different things throughout the series as the Nest and then the Nexus and things like that. But the Ravens are the names of the mercenary pilots and their ACs, their armored cores that get hired out to do jobs by different companies and things like that. It's very dystopian future where there's bunch of, I don't know if this one's, I think this one is set on Earth, but it's very dystopian future where the corporations that are like manufacturing all of these parts and all these other things are at war with one another and really kind of like are the governments. So anyway, let's get into it. It'll be a lot of fun. And we get to start off with, you know, a very shitty robot, but that'll be fine.
System engaged.
Oh my gosh, look at these. Look at these graphics. Oh, we are so clunky. All right. So another thing about this game, this series, is the controls are kind of weird. It wasn't until, oh my gosh, we're low on energy. I forget that. Oh my gosh, aiming is tough. Oh, we lost it. This is running on a machine inside a microwave. Yeah. I mean, that's PlayStation 1 for you. What do you want? Everything's just like, look at all of our polygons. You will be able to see all of them distinctly. There's one down. But, yeah, this game, I'm doing great. How are you? This game uses, like, every fucking button on the controller. So, like, this game was released before the Dual Shock controller came out. Where is he? Oh, is he out there? So, this game was was released when there was just a D-pad. And so, you move around with the D-pad, you strafe with the left and right, bumpers, and you look up and down with the left and right triggers. in later games, after the D-Shock came out, well, it's not D-pad aiming, it's D-pad moving. It's so left and right on the D-pad turn you, and then left and right trigger aim up and down. But eventually later in the franchise,
The test is over. From this moment on, you are a Raven.
we made it. They accepted us. Eventually in the franchise, they gave you the option, like I think later in like the PS2 era, where you could play it like a first-person shooter, where you could actually like move and look with the joysticks. Yeah, man, a really badass bird too. I have new mail, guys. Welcome to the future. There's email. Look at my look at my laptop. I forgot about this. I gotta get on. Look at my suite. This thing, let me get on my Dell Inspiron real quick. To all new Ravens, that's me. From R, the mysterious man, only known as R. Welcome to the Raven's Nest, bruh. We at the Raven's Nest use the net to provide various, the World Wide Web, various types of support to those who have become Ravens. In addition to relaying missions, we mainly provide AC repair services, supply ammo, sell new parts, we run a mud, etc. We also occasionally use email to relay information regarding the missions that you have accepted, and if anybody needs armor smithing in, whatever that game was called. I never played it. Maple Story, something like that. I don't know. The Nest never interferes. We got to get back into a 97 frame of mind. The Nest, I don't even know if that existed back then. The Nest never interferes with the mission requesters or with the individual Ravens. Even if you have trouble with the mission requesters, the Nest cannot get involved. Beware of this. Oh, by the way, call me R. I will be your contact at the Nest. Whether our association will be long or short depends entirely on your skill. Yeah, I'll be in touch. Cool. I'm going to go ahead. This is one thing that you should do if you're going to try and run a good run of this game, which I may save scum a little bit. I know there's one mission in particular that I want to save scum because now that I have the foreknowledge of playing this game once, there's one mission where there's a hidden part. There are a lot of missions that have hidden parts in the stages itself, but I know there's one mission in particular that has a really good generator that I will want. Oh, I wonder how many blocks this will take up. Da Hammer. Oh, is that me? Wait, slot 1. Wait, who? I don't even remember Da Hammer. I remember Bubba. We don't have a Raven name right now. We're not gonna. We could be Bubba. Bubba Returns. Maybe Da Hammer was my run that I was doing on YouTube last year, back when I was just doing YouTube. Let's see. So then you get into all of the tinkering for all of this shit. You go to the garage. Oh yeah, here we are. Look at us. Ooh, look, gross. Look at our performance. Ugh, great, average. Okay, we can edit the emblem. We can edit the robo building. Yes, welcome to the majority of the game. Like 70% of the game will be in. It feels like in this menu, tinkering with things. AC name entry. Let's name him. What are we gonna name our Robo Boy? He's not BT, he's BLT. Boom. We gotta honor our former robot friend. So it's not BT, whatever it was, 7470. BLT 6969. Hell yeah. This is where you can go in, and I think you have, it's like 100 by 100. You can like do pixel art, but they have samples that you can look at. They're like, oh yeah, look at, there's fucking 9-ball. Like these are all the Ravens that have like, you know, an artist, an emote artist on retainer. Hell yeah, I can pick Showtime, baby. Danger Bunny, may I help you? F-Zero Garage. F-Zero is that's questionable. F-Zero is a game series that I have never played, but I know of it. Danger bunny. I don't know. Should we? Yeah, I know, right? Let's figure out something. Maybe we should make like a sandwich or something. I don't know. How do you edit things? Okay, left and right here. Okay, there's a line. There's a box. Okay, let's make our bread. Do we have brown? We have orange. Orange is close enough. Maybe something like that. Look, we know y'all were good friends back in the day, but here, I'm gonna make this sandwich. Oh God. Bip. And we're gonna just kind of dot some stuff. No, I know. Yeah, I know it's insanely fast. And you can explode. Okay. So then we're gonna need tomato for our BLT. We're gonna need. Oops. Is there an undo? There is. Found it. Okay. We want a pen. We're gonna draw our tomato. Yeah, now it's dipped in soup. There's our tomato. Okay, so then we're going to go to paint and fill this in. I'm gonna kind of erase some of this, I guess. This is a very angular tomato. Up! Good enough. Okay. Oops. Oh gosh, we undid a lot. Okay, hold on, wait. We're just gonna... Hold on, wait for it. Perfect. We're just getting rid of a little bit of that tomato. We've gone overboard on the tomato. This is so hard to control. This is the real challenge right here. Is just doing this. Okay. Boom. Okay. Let's get our bacon. We don't have brown. How are we gonna do bacon? This is important. I guess we'll do some orange for our bacon. We'll get a couple of strips right here. This is really killing me that we don't have brown. How are we gonna... we could... How about this? We put just some burnt... Oops! Oh, we can make... Okay, there we go. Oh, wait. Undo. We could... Here, we're not gonna use this gray. I wonder how... What is brown, even? Is it... It's like very red? I don't even know how to make brown, now that I think about it. There we go. It's like a dark red, kinda. Maybe? Yeah, that's pretty brown. Okay, cool. No! Come on. You're killing me here. Alright, green all the way down. Blue. This is important. Yeah, that's a good brown. Okay. That is not very visible, but that's fine. There's our bacon. We're gonna add some pink to it, though. And maybe some white as well, some fat in there. Welcome to the game. Okay, and now we need lettuce. We're going to get very stylized here. Okay, so the lettuce is going to be underneath. It looks like a licorice. Hey man, I'm doing the best I can right now. There's our lettuce. Okay, awesome. That's great. And then we're going to go paint. Boop. 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 Hell yeah. And then maybe some dark green. And we're going to make this a little darker. Yeah. And maybe some of this going on. Some leafy veg. Okay, and now we need our other piece of bread. And we're going to do our same thing here. So maybe like this-ish. Okay, and then down. Put in the background. Awesome. And then this is maybe right here. My God, it's beautiful. There we go. And we're going to put a little bit of mayo on here as well. I'm a mayo kind of person. Oops. Just kind of all over. Yeah. Okay, now, we want to save this. Apply. Hell yeah, look at that. Alright, BLT. Now we need him to... We can change the pattern. We can take a pre-done pattern if we want to. And edit some things. Or we can just do custom. I normally just do, like, black. Because black's my favorite color. Yeah, we'll do some of this. We're just gonna do general. We're just gonna do very quickly. Of course, we're gonna start with just jet black. I like that. This is a very me thing. Oops. So how do we go to the next thing? Oh, optional color. Where's this? We're gonna make this kind of a lighter blue, maybe. No, well, not that. Hold on, wait. I mean, that's a vibrant blue, but I want it like a lighter blue. There we go. Maybe like that. Okay, that's cool. Detail color. Okay. Have this be... like a bright yellow, maybe? Maybe not that bright. Let's turn that down a little bit. Maybe a little bit more. Cool, cool. Joint color. What is white looking like for this? White's the other way, you idiot. I mean, this guy looks like an absolute clown. Look at this. How stylish is that? That looks awful. Oh, wait. I don't like the white. I'm going to be honest. I do not like the white. We're going to undo that. We'll just go straight black again. And then maybe this blue will make a little bit more vibrant. And then maybe this yellow will tone down a little bit as well. That's pretty good. World's most dangerous fast food worker. Exactly. Okay. So now we get to the fun part. Do we have any money to start with? I actually don't remember We start off with 0. There are some games where you start off with a little bit of money. So what we could do is like sell all of our parts and try and get some new stuff. But we have essentially the cheapest shit in the game. So I'm just going to save this so that we don't lose all of our tremendous progress. And then we will get into the missions. Oh, he has no name. He's got a name now. Our AC has a first name, and it's BLT. And his last name is 6969. It's an old name from the old country. It's a family name. Okay, so this game also, there's no... Another thing about this is, as far as I know, I guess Master of Arena, I don't know if the arena exists in Project Phantasma, but here, there's like this point system, and it shows like who's the best ACs, and you can look at them, how they're ranked here, and you eventually show up on this list as you go through, and you like do more missions and everything like that. But like in Master of Arena, and in games after that, there is an arena where you actually like fight other ACs. Just like in one-on-one, just in a dome or whatever. Okay, so, mission. Let's do this. Eliminate squatters? Hell yeah! 14,000 credits to get rid of some squatters. These people are squatting, and they send in, like, you know, a 50-foot tall robot. Get the fuck out of here. Zam! City Guard! Okay. You are to eliminate a group of illegal squatters at an abandoned factory on the east side of the city. They profess to be radicals opposed to the area redevelopment. Oh my gosh, they're like upset about the, oh, what is that shit called? Where stuff gets like super expensive and people are forced out of it. I can't think of the name of that. I'm really bad with words. Yeah, that thing, whatever. They're upset about that. They're upset about the $9 avocado toast, and here we are with the sandwich emblem coming in. Gentrification, that's it. However, the planners have already reached an agreement with the citizens in question, so these are merely outlaws who want an excuse to run amok. Gotcha. But they are still citizens, so from the standpoint of the guard, we cannot use force. If they are left as is, there is a risk of affecting the progress of the plan. Okay, so they're protesting. The guard is like, we can't actually like use force to get them out, but they're totally fucking up like redeveloping the city. And these are not, once again, these are not like people that are going to be on the ground. They've like taken control of like construction equipment. So there's no need for restraint. Fuck. This game is so just like, just kill them. Just get them out of here. We want you to firmly teach them the rules of society. You giant. Okay. The worker MTs and MTs eliminate illegal squatters. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the game. Oh my gosh.
System engaged.
Here we are. Blue da ba dee da ba da. Where's this first guy? So, you lose money from your payout based on how much damage you take. Oop! And how much ammo you use. So you want, as best you can, to actually complete missions in an efficient manner. Well, I mean, here's the thing. They're, like I said, they're redeveloping the city, so they're using the, you know, these are worker robots that still have, like, laser drills and things like that. So we're just trying to keep our shit together. And this, the early games play so differently from the later games in as terms of like actual play style. Ow, okay, this guy has rockets and slapped the shit out of us right there. That was no fun. But like later versions of the game, there's like so much more movement involved, and in early games, it's like just run. Like it's a lot of ground stuff. It feels like, but in later versions of the game, there's a lot more efficiency to the flying. And everything is kind of larger and smoother and... But here we're just kind of strafing back and forth and, like, being a badass. Okay. So we've got maybe, like, 1 or 2 more people to hunt down. But see, look, we're almost out of energy. But the other thing that's really cool, so if I move, you see my energy recharges slower, and if I stand still, it comes...
Craft approaching rapidly.
Unknown craft?
Unknown craft approaching rapidly.
What is this? Unknown craft approaching rapidly. This thing is destroying me.
Target achieved.
What was that unknown craft? That thing ripped me apart. That thing did a lot of damage. So look, so even though I got paid 14,000, I still have to repair. So like I got down to like a quarter of my health. And so I had to spend 6,000 on repairs. I had to spend 2,000 on ammo. So I only got, but still like I made a profit. So do I have enough to really like upgrade anything? Probably not yet. I probably have to do a couple more missions. But one thing that's interesting is eventually get to the point where you can use energy weapons a little bit more efficiently. And energy weapons, they're green. They just use energy. They don't actually expend like, you know, shells and or like explosions or anything like that. They just like, you know, they're lasers. And lasers don't cost money. But the lasers use the same energy that you use to like boost around. There's actually it's amazing how much went into this game, especially this being the first iteration. Like as the games progress, there's like more and more and more and more to think about. Like eventually in like, I forget if it's Armored Core 2, which is the first one for PS2, or if it's a little bit later in the PS2 era, you eventually have to deal with like overheating. And if you overheat by taking their weapons that do like not a lot of damage, but they like do they're like flamethrowers that will overheat you, and then you'll just like burn and take damage over time, and you have to have like a good cooler. There's all sorts of cool stuff that gets added like every iteration of this game. Destroy unknown MTs. Isaac City Guard. Okay, we just now discovered several unidentified MTs in the sewers. Oh, sewer levels right out the gate. The MTs overwhelmed the guards going to investigate and fled. I don't think they are ordinary citizens. Our reputation will be ruined if we let them go. We'll begin our search of the sewers at once and drive them to you like cattle. You wait there and pound them. Okay, 8 MTs. So these are just like some people that are like running amok, just being assholes. I'm trying to remember if this takes place on Mars or if it's on Earth. I think there's like what
System engaged.
I think the story is like there's been there's one.
This is a guard. We've cornered the enemy as expected. We'll leave the rest up to you.
Well, those missiles didn't really hit anything. Okay, but yeah, it's just like keep your AC shiny. But I think the premise is that there's been wars on the surface of the Earth that have like left it uninhabitable, and so everybody's moved underground. That's why like this right here, like everything you're going to go to, even like big cities that like have trees and everything like that look outside, are going to be in these giant like caverns. And then I think in Masters of Arena, I keep saying Masters like it's plural. I think it's Master of Arena. Master of Arena, we're using giant robots to make everything else uninhabitable. I mean, we're like mole people now. I don't know why we made everything so large. But yeah, we're using these machines to like build things and bore into the earth. Fancy feet. Dodge left and right. Okay. So that should be 5 or 6. Yeah, I lose stuff. But once again, like if I move around, you see how quickly or how slowly my energy is recharging, and if I stand still, it recharges a lot faster. I'm not using energy to move around, but it still does expend, like, generator energy. Okay.
Target achieved.
I did it. So I only took like half as much damage as that time. I used my sword, so a little bit more ammo. Because I was using rockets. Rockets are more expensive than bullets, but my AC repair was like half that cost, and so I was able to keep more money. Once again, I don't know if we still have enough to really upgrade anything yet. I think once we get about 20 or 30,000, I can start looking at stuff. The first thing I want to do, and the other thing is this game actually does take into account, like, part weight. Not just like, oh, your legs or your core can't hold the weight of the arms or the weight of the weapons and stuff like that, and you can't move, like you're encumbered. There's no encumbrance. It's like, if it can't carry it, it's like you can't go out in the field, and you have to, like, rebuild your mech. But there is actually, like, if you have a very heavy mech, it's like, there's like momentum that you kind of have to build up and everything like that. It's great, and you're much less agile. It's amazing what all, like I said, this is just the first iteration of the game, of the series. It's amazing what all, like, thought process went into it. It's not just like, okay, all robots move the same. It's like, no, if you have a fat fuck, you're gonna feel it. You're gonna be big boy in it. But at the same time, like, you're gonna take a lot less damage. You're gonna have a lot more hit points. A lot, yeah. I think they're, in this game, they're called AP, like armor points. But yeah. So we're saved. Let's do one more mission, and then we'll take a look at... No, the shop and the missions are both guns. And they're both red and pink. I get them confused. Eliminate strikers. Oh, okay, so we had squatters earlier. Now, they're striking. Chrome. Workers at the Avalon Valley Development Area demonstrating for better working conditions have taken over the Doan Bridge. Those assholes. How dare they? They've erected a barricade on the bridge and completely halted traffic. There's no sign of their giving in to the guards. They persist in demanding to see the HQ. First they squat, and then they strike. Exactly. Just like monkey flinging poo. We told them that we have no time to deal with such trifling matters, but they don't seem to understand. Anyway, we can't leave this as is. Chrome is, like, not a great company. Like, throughout the whole series, Chrome is, like, kind of like... They're not anybody's friend. Anyway, we can't leave this as is. In a drawn-out battle, collateral damage would become a problem, so forcibly eliminate them now. First time playing? This is my second time playing this game. I played it for the first time, like, Armored Core 1 last year. But now I want to go through the PS1 series. I started my series, like, back when I was a kid, in Master of Arena, which is the third game, the last game for PlayStation 1. I've never played Project Phantasma, which is the game in between those two. And then most of the games that I played in the series were all for PlayStation 2. So I've only played through this game once, and it was last year. But I'm very familiar with the Armored Core series as a whole. Several worker MTs are on the bridge, but this should be no problem at all for you Ravens. Our armored division is also deployed. It should be an easy job, so go to it. Alright. So once again, that... It's like Master of Arena for its music. Master of Arena, like I said, was the first one I played. We knew nothing about this series. My younger brother just, like, bought it and... brought it home, and we were like, cool, big robots. And then after that, like, we played a bunch of them for the PlayStation 2 era. Okay, this guy on the left, the crane or whatever that is, the orange guy, that's gonna mess us up. So we gotta be able to, we gotta make sure to stay out of range of him or out of that line of fire. Because otherwise we were gonna get fucked up.
System engaged.
Okay, let's just sit back and pop some missiles if we can. Yeah, this game has, this series has really good, just like, techno music. Just really hot, just hype music. I hope we're hitting these guys. Yeah, that looks good. I will save my skin by doing this. I will cheese it. This game actually, like... Yeah, Armored Core 3 may be my favorite in the series, but 2 is a lot of fun. 2 was, I mean, going from Master of Arena to 2 was, like, mind-blowing. It was like the difference between going from Super Mario World to Super Mario 64. It was like, what in the world? This looks so beautiful! But yeah, 3 is really good, Last Raven's really good. Silent Line is, it's weird, the textures are really chunky, but it plays really well. We're just gonna sit out of range of these guys. Fuck them. I haven't played it in a long time. Oop. Oh no, my money! That was an unnecessary missile. I just want to sit back and make sure that I don't take damage. Oh, we do not have the, Why did it change? I don't want to lock onto that. I want to lock onto the other guy. Lock onto the guy on the left. There we go. I want to finish him off. There we go. Oh, I'm gonna run out of energy. my shitty starting core can't take it. Oh, I thought I could get a second rocket off. Is that it?
Target achieved.
That was it. We took 0 damage. We're awesome like that. We just play it safe. Actually, isn't the I think the best generator for this game, I may be mistaken, is you find it on a later level. There are a few like hidden parts in the game, and the one that I found is late in the game. I think I wound up using it, and it wound up being better, but it's like a prototype thing. Look at us keeping all that money. We still spent $3,000, $3,300 on missiles, but oh well. All right, let's go take a look around at some stuff. And maybe start building our dude. Yeah, that's what it is. Is higher energy cap, but less output. So the output is like the energy that's drained from the parts themselves, but the energy cap is like the energy that you actually use to fly around and shoot and stuff like that. Yeah. So what I'm going to do first is sell the head. This is what I do first, like every single time, is sell the head, sell the radar. Let's see if we can buy a head that has a built-in radar. So look at all this. Look at all this detail just in the first game. I love it. And it just gets, there's more and more stuff like as you go on. So we want something that has built-in radar. This does. Let's see. The other thing we're going to be looking at, HD1 best head. Where's this? Oh my gosh, yeah. It gives you everything. It also, we cannot afford it. Yeah, the starter head looks good. What about, this boy? It looks like an insane spoiler. But that, I mean, that's what it does. It's like incredibly good radar. Yeah, this is the starting head. So, ooh, can we afford this? Let's see. Let's see. Weight. It's a little bit lighter weight. Higher energy drain. Armor point. A little bit better. Defense. Good energy defense, actually. Area memory, not place and name. This is pretty good. I'll take this one. Oh, a biosensor? Yeah, that is true. So, because, oh yeah, I forgot that in this game that you, there's the whole bug subplot that is insane, that I hate so much. Alright, we gotta put our head on. Alright, cool. There's our head. No! Our energy output. No! Okay, so we gotta sell our head. Or, let's see. What can we sell our core for real quick? If we can pull this off. What is our core? 1950. So if we can get something for 2,500, is there a better generator? There's that. Okay, yeah. So first let me look at this. So our energy output is 4728, so we need a better one. This is 5,300. Cool. We can afford it. I mean, like, I'm not playing with a guide or anything like that. I'm just, like, playing. There were a couple of hidden parts that I did find in my initial playthrough. There we go. But, no, I didn't find, you know, I'm not hunting down any parts. Alright. Stop security MTs, reclaim oil facility, rescue transport truck. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I've only played through it the one time last year, and I just played through it just, like, blind. And that's what I'm kind of doing now. Just like, I enjoy the Armored Core series, I'm just here to have fun. Alright. We lost communications with one of our transport trucks heading for Avalon Valley, somewhere near the Nassau Tunnel. Oh, I remember this one. Strongly believe that this was an active terrorist group targeting the advanced chemical weapons loaded on the truck. If this is true, we cannot leave this up to the guards. Why didn't you put the advanced chemicals inside of a big robot and have it carry it instead of inside of like an 18-wheeler? Go to the site ASAP and search for the truck. Eliminate anyone who interferes. The safety of the vehicle is the utmost priority. Do not forget this. Okay, we're gonna take this on, but I remember fucking this one up last time, like when I played it. So we're gonna do a sneaky little save in case things go horribly wrong. Speedrun routes? Yeah, that's the thing. I just having a good time. This mission can go to hell. Yeah, this one I remember this one being a bit of a stinker. One more thing. Innocent civilian vehicles may be traveling by the site. If you destroy any vehicles, compensation for the damages will be deducted from your pay. Good luck. Oh, and also, like, you know, if they die, you know, we'll send some money to their families. No, they're worried about property damage. Fuck people. Who cares? Yeah, I remember this one being a son of a bitch because I blew up the truck like 8 times trying to do this. The truck would just be in the way of the fight.
Combat system engaged.
Okay. Let's not go crazy.
The truck's load is poison gas. Avoid hitting gas canisters if you find them.
You gotta look at this car. It's outpacing me. We just don't have the speed right now. We just gotta do this. Look at our shrunken head. All right, here we go. Yeah, this guy's got a handgun because it's got a lot of recoil. Alright, there's one down. And we just sit back here and shoot, but they're going to be in the line of fire of the truck. There we go. Y'all get away from that truck. I don't want to use missiles. I'm going to fuck this up if I use missiles. Alright, there's that one. Get away from the truck. Quit fighting by the truck. You're an asshole. Move away from the truck. Thank you.
Enemy reinforcements found.
Oh. Stop fighting by the truck. Thank you.
Battle over. System
yeah, the
disengaged.
MG50 500 is awesome. I'm probably gonna save up and get that one. This is the only rifle in the entire. Yeah, that is true. Okay, we did it. First try. Thank God. Yeah, the handguns I think have like a shorter range, but also like have a higher knockback or something like that. Okay, so if we go to the shop, we sell this for not much. It's like 1,100, so we have 24,000 to work with. That's another thing, is there's just like no. Can't quite get it. There it is. That's what we're after right there. Okay, let's do one more mission. We were successful. There's a knockback in this gen. I mean, you can kind of feel it a little bit with some of these guns. I guess with everything, there's like a stagger. And it feels like some of the weapons have a bigger stagger than others, but maybe it's all in my head, or it may have to do more with the weight of your AC. Bump, 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 bump. Dun, dun, dun. Bump, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Okay, back to the missions. Stop security MTs. Okay, what are these things like going crazy? The city's security system that we monitor has been destroyed, and security MTs from various areas are running amok. The true perpetrator is as yet unknown. The Riddler! All of the guards are trying to control the situation, but the scope of damage is too wide, so we cannot completely handle it. We're asking the Ravens for this help. Destroy all of the security MTs in the business district of the city. We have already evacuated the citizens. No need for restraint. Ooh, this looks familiar. Do I fight an AC here? I forget.
Combat system engaged.
Okay. I want to say there's something on this one. There's like a hidden wall or something like that. Oh my gosh. How do you control? It's maybe not this one. I thought there was. I thought there was something in the stage. There's like a false wall or something. Maybe not. It's very hard to tell because the walls all kind of waver when you get near them. Whatever, we'll just move on. I thought there was something in this stage. Maybe not. Maybe I'm misremembering or making something up. Or just like, oh, out of the darkness. Okay. I'm just gonna kind of play through, but thanks. I think I'm gonna have plenty of funds just playing through the game. I don't think that'll be an issue. I just know there's one generator much later in the game that I kind of care about. But otherwise, I'm just gonna kind of be a complete noob about this. Kill it. Ah! Lost my control there for a second. Oh, come on. Sword him.
Battle over.
Did it.
Combat system disengaged.
Only played with free parts? Wow. Is that like a challenge that people go through? Exactly 12,000. Okay, we got plenty for that thing now. I can't imagine doing that. Cuz this thing is just like it's so clunky and you just run out of gas immediately with any type of like I can't imagine going through since I played through this game once. I can't imagine going through the last level with the base booster and generator or even having enough like damage output to like make it through that mission. I actually had to, like, I got to the last mission the first time I played it and couldn't do the climb and had to remake my entire AC in order just to beat the last mission. And it made me mad. And I used like an AC for like a design for like 50 to 60% of the game, and the last mission it was just like, nope, it's just not good for this. There's platforming out of nowhere. Not back weapons, arm weapons. Here we go. Is this it? Yeah, boy. Okay. I wonder if I can... Slightly better. Yeah, we can... Wait. Yeah. Let's get kitted up, and then we'll save, and we'll keep going on. Please be fine. We are fine. Look at all of those white numbers. Yay. Bum, 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 bum. Ah! This is the wrong slot. I don't want to be here. Same thing, like, I don't want to do, like, a permadeath run or anything like that. If I fail a mission, you know, it's like, should I save scum? Yeah, I'll probably save scum. So I'm just here to have a good time. Remove gun emplacement. Parts. More squatters. These fucking squatters. Let's do the squatters, and then we'll look at the... Remnants of the squatters who occupied the abandoned factory on the east side of the city have reappeared. They have brought together 12 MTs from somewhere and have again amassed inside the factory. These guys, clamoring for us to bring out the guys who hurt them before. They are on a rampage. Our guard weaponry is useless. Any Raven will do. Just do something. Okay, let's do it. So, more of these guys. We've got a double missile now, as well as a machine gun. So, we should be able to take them. Pretty soon we're going to start looking at upgrading our parts.
How dare you come here? Don't get carried away just because you're a Raven.
Oh, got stuck. Oh, those barricades are doing a good job. Oh. Oh, there's going to be a guy in this building. There's also this guy who's just kind of chilling. He's just having a good time. Fuck it. Okay, I think that's 8? I don't know if that was worth it. I took some damage right there.
Battle over.
Oh, that was it. Okay, cool.
Combat system disengaged.
And they ignore all defense. Not too shabby. Hey, 10,000. So we should be able to maybe upgrade something with that. I'll look into the mission with the parts next. Oh, new mail? Hold on, wait, stop everything. Terrorist in the shadows. Good work the other day. Thanks to you, the redevelopment work has been safely resumed. We were troubled to find that the squatters' weapons were likely supplied through the involvement of the terrorist group Imminent Storm, which has, as I mentioned earlier, a questionable logo. We really should perform a full-scale investigation, but they hold some pretty bad company, if you get my drift. Unless we have direct evidence of wrongdoing, we cannot get involved. Well, we have our reasons. Even though we are called the Guard, we are really more cogs in the clockwork of business. We don't want to do anything to wring our own necks. Unfortunately, that seems to be all we can do. We're looking forward to working with you in the future. Cool, cool. Chrome and Murakumo. Zam City was one of the very first cities built in the Underground City Development Program, so redevelopment is proceeding in various areas of the city. Although Chrome has held authority over this area, in recent years, Murakumo has turned the tables so that most of the redevelopment projects have been led by Murakumo. It is not hard to imagine that these circumstances are involved in the recent events. I'll be in touch. Cool. Okay, let's see what we can upgrade real quick. Maybe... Let me just take a look real quick at... This is 10,000, so can we get something better for... Let's see, 12, 8, and 44. Yeah, much better boost power for basically the same charge drain. So, definitely a better fit. We already have a different generator, FCS. Fast lock on, that's 22.5, and this is not enough. Okay. And this is 11. Which we don't have enough for that. Okay, so we need to do a few more missions. Let's go put our Tinker Toy back together. Did it. And we'll save, because we did a good job.